Life is to live. Life is to love. Life is taking in all the beauty above. Life is to breathe in a moment of silence, a kiss from the wind to remind you of kindness. Life is to open your eyes and see all the colors that those who see gray can give light to others. Life is to hug and life is to kiss, so that when those who feel down, you remind them of bliss. Life is to know you're never alone, because when you look up at the sky, you have a place to call home. And one might say, who am I? I'm just this average guy, overwhelmed by this human experience we call life. But life is what we choose to define, not following someone else's outlines. Life can be overwhelming, it can be very scary for all ages, for all races, for everyone coming from all different places. But when you take a moment to remind yourself of what life is, it doesn't have to feel so scary. So when you take a deep breath in, and you take a deep breath out, don't feel afraid, because I am in your heart. No matter where you're reading this, no matter how far apart, we are connected to one another, just as Earth is to Mars, and not just Mars, but the stars and the moon, the sun and the ocean and all that has bloomed, the planets, the cosmos, the gravity above. Well, what brings us all together? I'll bring this back to love. Life is always going to be a continuous magical wonder to me, but there are a few things that I do believe in. I believe we are a projection, expression, and creation of this beautifully mysterious universe that we float amongst so randomly, but so perfectly live on. I believe we're all connected energetically, scientifically, metaphysically, and spiritually. I believe we're all one unit. I believe we're all meant to be whole, and I believe that we're all meant to be part of this one magnificent story that is unfolding before our eyes. A reason why I said that no one is greater than God or this universe or whatever you choose to believe in is because you are a piece of God. You are a piece of this universe. You are a piece of this whole creation. And all that surrounds you in this creation manifested through the universe, through energy of love and light, through God, through energy of vibration and frequency, and maybe some touch of common sacred geometry, chemical compounds, atoms, molecules, and maybe a few other things. The thing is whatever we all believe in or worship, whether it's labeled as science, whether it's labeled as the universe, God, Allah, Buddha, Gaia, Aphrodite, and so on. At the end of the day, whatever God means to you, whatever the universe means to you, whatever life means to you, we were all put here together, not to fight one another, not to be separate from one another, not to be the fittest, not to be the greatest, or sit here and destroy our Creator's creation. The universe was built to create. Earth was built for life. A life that was built through an intelligence. Wherever that intelligence comes from, an intelligence that passed down knowledge and information encoded right inside our own DNA to create this very thing we call life, to create art, to create an economy, technology, a family, a home, a business, a city, a state, a country, the first light bulb, the first airplane, the first car, first spaceship, the first piano or violin, the first song, the first dance, the first language. The thing is, don't you see, we're all creators just like the universe, creating our own world, writing our own story, and as we are writing, we are also being written. We are a creation, but we are also creators. And the only way to create something new is to create from a new idea. And the question is, where does that idea come from? Well, it comes through the universe. It comes through God. It comes through source energy, directly through you. I am God, you are God. Together we all make up God. We're all extensions of God. We're all extensions of this universe. Source energy is what has created us, and we are a direct extension of source energy. We are sons and daughters of this planet, which makes us all brothers and sisters of one another. And when we come together, we make everything whole as we begin to learn how to harmonize with this greater creation. But unfortunately, as our brothers and sisters blind ourselves from the greater picture, from the new truth, from our new story, and we continuously fight each other, oppose each other, tear things apart, distance us from unity, distance us from each other, surround ourselves with fear, we never really get to manifest the glory that has been given to us. The glorious reality and experience that we came here to experience and to live. Us humans, our planet, our universe, if you think about it, it's a unit. It's obvious. Don't you see the word unity? I'll go back to the one thing that I said earlier, that we are an expression, projection, and creation of this beautifully mysterious universe in God. And through creation, evolution, quantum physics, biology, spirit, so on and so forth, there was one thing growing up that has always been a mysterious to me in the past. The mystery to why us humans have been given the gift of the intelligence of emotion and love. And if love by simple observation is the one thing that binds the human race together and that allows us to grow and to thrive, then what does that say about our universe? That if we are a living expression of knowledge and information passed down through the higher source into what we are known as life, as human beings, the only thing that truly holds our humanity together, could that one thing that is holding our whole universe together be the same similar force, such as love? In order for us humans to create and keep something alive, we need to nourish it and treat it with love, or else it dies. And that applies to everything in your personal life, everything. So if we are a creation of this universe, and our universe is constantly nourishing us under the most precise and perfect circumstances for us to live, could that potentially mean that the universe is being governed by a loving force as well? This whole solar system works in unison together. Unity is a bond. Just as we have no direct communication to the invisible forces operating up in space, we also share no direct communication of what is going on inside of our body. But that doesn't mean that we can't tap into these forces and activate its energy. We do share a connection. The forces that operate inside our own very vessels have an intricate program that operates in unison to keep us alive that we don't even pay attention to. But why? It isn't just survival. What would be the meaning of surviving if there wasn't a deeper meaning to live? It has to be much more deeper than that. Love has been something that has always been there from the beginning of time, that has shaped and formed all that is before us, but it's taking us thousands of years for our intelligence and awareness to develop to a level to process it. But now that we're able to process love on a deeper level, it is time to fully understand its power so that we can apply this thriving force to our humanity and to our future. The thing is, love is always going to be a beautiful power and a beautiful wonder to me. And I'm always going to try to seek and understand to share its depths. But the thing is, while it is here, and we know where it can come from, and we have seen its power of progression, it is our job as expressions of the universe, God, and source energy, and our duty to love all brothers and all sisters across the world with this amazing gift we have been able to tune into. Don't waste it. Don't lose it. Don't forget it. Because it's in here. Use it. Because it is by far the most powerful, the most beautiful, and the most thriving force to man and womankind. If it is one lesson we came here on earth to learn, that lesson is to learn the beauty and the power of the love inside of our hearts. Thank you guys for listening to this message. I hope you were able to find some light in this for yourself, and I hope that you're able to connect to the love that I have for you, for our humanity, for our future, our planet, and our universe. I know that we are experiencing extreme times at the moment, and I just want to say that it's important that we remain resilient with love, and we remain resilient with one another and stand by each other's side with respect, with patience, with understanding, and most importantly, like I said, with love. We may share differences of opinions, differences of beliefs or thought processes, but amongst these differences, I can confidently assume that the majority of us share one commonality. We didn't come here to fight. We didn't come here to oppose one another. We didn't come here to suffer. We didn't come here to survive. We came here to learn. We came here to live. We came here to love. And we came here to thrive. Survival is an expression of opposition, of separateness, and thriving is an expression of togetherness and oneness. And I believe we are here to thrive as a human species. But in order for us to thrive, we must put aside all opposing factors that make people feel that they are separate from one another. Like I said, we are in a time of extreme emotions for sure. But a new age and a new era is emerging. But in order for us to be resilient in these times, and in order for us to walk into our future confidently, we must stand with one another and not let the diversions of politics, the distractions, the crises, the media blind us from seeing our truth and our true potential. We are the human race, and I strongly believe in the power of the human heart. So don't ever forget how much power you have inside of you when it comes to love. Again, I hope you found some light in this message. If you like my vibes, please hit the subscribe button below and the notifications so you can be notified of my upcoming videos discussing how I believe that we can step into a brighter future together by using a little bit of wisdom, some science, some spirituality, our God-given gift of love, and just some positivity. That's all. So, thank you guys again for listening and subscribing, and I look forward to posting my upcoming videos. And do not forget to vote. With love, peace, and gratitude, JohnnyStarseed.